From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jonathan Neese will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers was left-handed hitters are hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because their numbers are struggling against him.
Settling in now, Ian Kinsler. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Number 3.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
That's an infield single on a swinging bunt. That is a thing of beauty. And not only did it land the right place, the catcher had to field it and make the play.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 9-game hitting streak.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. From the stretch. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learned something and drive a run in here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's Justin Upton now, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. First pitch on its way to Upton. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. Hicks is there and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Tigers nothing, Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Vance Worley gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3. Ken Sanchez is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, left fielder Ken Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Ken Sanchez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you know, Jacoby Ellsbury is a guy that's looking to get back on track now. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium with no score. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year.
Martinez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Colby
And
Rasmus.
yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Back up the middle. Gregorius has it. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting eighth, third baseman,
Nick Castellanos now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Greg Bird.
First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. 1 away.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Miguel Cabrera. Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive side either.
Stepping up to the plate, Starlin Castro. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And Castro's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. The throw to third.
Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
Stepping into the box, Matt Holliday. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. He's set, now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martinez on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Chase Headley. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the third out. Yanks strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. So striding forward now, James McCann. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
James McCann.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he is in there.
Well, hit and run right there. The runner stealing gets the second. The ball doesn't get the outfield, but the hitter gets a base hit. In a sense, it was a successful play, but it's not exactly what they wanted.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Third inning, no score to this point. Outside, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Kinsler rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit driver run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Standing in now, Justin Upton, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's wide, 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rasmus has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
In now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Upton's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Left
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. Right to Iglesias. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They still trail 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Colby Rasmus.
Digging in to try it again, Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Up next
Hey,
for the
anytime
Tigers,
a pitcher locates a
third
fastball
baseman,
on the inside corner, it's going to be a
Castellanos.
tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Nick Castellanos now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
Looks at a curveball called for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Tigers lead it 1-0. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead
Leading
things
off
off here in
for
this
the Yankees,
one-run contest.
catcher Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
On the ground to the left side. And he's retired here, 1 away.
First baseman number 33, Greg Bird.
Now to the plate, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. High pop up. Kinsler is there for it. 2 gone.
The batter number 14, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
Upton is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Into the box now, James McCann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
James McCann.
First pitch of the at bat. Curveball that time, not even close.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0-1 count, and the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out.
The shortstop, number 1.
Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. 2 base hits, both singles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground up the middle. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. line towards center field. Ellsbury is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tigers lead this one 2-0. Matt Holliday standing in now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a breaking ball is chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now at the plate, Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field. A base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
The right fielder, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he rips it on the ground to second. To Iglesias for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Martinez
takes a knee-high fastball.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way to Upton. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Upton waiting. Now the 1-0. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Bird is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're up 2-0. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Rasmus comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Ken Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again. Ken Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
In now, Gary Sanchez. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Bird is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, and he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. Tigers are out in front, 2-1. Back here in the Bronx, we're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Rasmus. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Ready on 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Striding in once again, Nick Castellanos. He started. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Brian Mitchell comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 55, Brian Mitchell.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded, foul. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
The catcher, number 34, James.
Ready for another
McCann.
shot now. James McCann. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Down in order go the Tigers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So striding in, Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Upton. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Matt Holliday. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Rasmus. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now
Here's
batting,
Chase Headley.
third
1 for 2
baseman,
on his line so far in the game.
Headley.
Hit sharply on the ground. Iglesias is there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in once again, Ian Kinsler. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Ian Kinsler.
Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Cabrera.
Settling in now, Miguel Cabrera. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hicks is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 2-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup
Detroit,
move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. In now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. One and 0 pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Grounded to the right. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Ken Sanchez.
Into the box, Ken Sanchez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Backhanded. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So a nice job there from the Tiger bullpen. We've played 8 full. Detroit is out in front 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch. This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. In for strike 2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he just misses with a curveball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that's not how you write it up. You swing the pitch out of the zone, usually pop it up or hit a ground ball. But this time, he got the base hit.
Victor Martinez.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Line towards center field. Ellsbury is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Tigers leave one. They still lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now
coming in now in the ninth to try and finish this one out, the hard-throwing Francisco Rodriguez. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
A pause and the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starlin Castro comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's DD. Gregorius. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ready once again, Matt Holliday. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Vance Worley earns win number 7 on the season. John Neese pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Francisco Rodriguez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 21st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First